So good afternoon, everybody. So the third match of the day is underway between HNB and NDB, the two prestigious banks in Sri Lanka. So the bowler. So the HNB is fielding. So this is a tier B game. So the previous two games we had it on the turf, but this game is played on the matting. So since it's a tier B game, so NDB is batting first. And that's a maximum. 6 over deep mid wicket. What a stroke. It's full right in the slot. And deposited over deep mid wicket. Brilliant shot.
Yes, sir, this is a tier B game. NDB taking on HNB. Important game for both teams.
Here are the two teams. NDB, Isuru Vijayatunga, Segar, Anoj Dharan, Shawan Fernando, Shannon Sally, Sohandi Mel, Srinath Fernando, T Aditya Veerasinghe, Hastika Bandara, Rajanta Chandula, Duraj Karuna Nayak, and Sharal Gunatila. On the other hand, HNB, Ashen Fernando, Achinta Supun, Ikram Rasik, Jay Kumar, Krishan Dujan, Mahen Silva, Pasindu Aditya Sadun, Pratap Singh, Kenan, Anthony's, Dinet Malavarachi, Java Kumar, Kishan Dujan, and Mahesen Ranasi.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
So Sohan Dimel.
Mahen Ranasinghe is the new bowler. Good start. He found the block hole. So far, it's a good start for NDB. 8 for Nolos at the end of the first over. Brilliant bowling. It's mixing things up. Short outside the off. Just a single.
So 9 on the board already for NDB. Sohandi Mill and Shawan Fernando. Mahen Ranasinghe is the bowler. Paddle away on the onside. Another couple of runs. Ambling through.
Yes, so Handimel is a striker. Brilliant. Just use the pace. Oh. Brilliant fielding. The boundary line. The ball didn't have enough legs to go for the boundary. But a smart play from. But surprisingly, they got just a single. They expected that ball to go for a boundary, but at the end, it was just a single. So that's the end of the second over. NDB 12 for Nolos.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So far, Shawan Fernando, 2 runs off 6 deliveries. So far, it's quite struggling to get things going. So the current run rate is 6. This is a T10 game. They should be mindful of that and not to play many dot deliveries and try to maximize the opportunities they get. And also try to get at least a single in every delivery they face. Dinath Mallavarachi, the new bowler for HNB, a medium pacer. Sohandi Mel, the right-handed batter. Was foolish delivery. Try to go straight over the bowler's head. It was full. It was there to be hit. His head went up straight away. And that's it. Full straight. And the off stump is bamboozled. Sohandi Mel departs. That's the first blood for HNB.
So they have picked up an early wicket here. Wicket to wicket. Full and straight. Just a wild swing at it. Misses it completely. So Dinath Mallavarachi picks up his first.
Sharala Gunatilaka. It's a new batsman, right-handed batter. Yes, Dinath Mallavarachi. Very good delivery. Yes, a little appeal from the bowler, but that going down the leg side. This is very good start from HNB. And HNB is the champions of F Division tournament for
Yes,
the
sir.
second consecutive time.
Beating a dialogue in that final the other day.
Again, another dot delivery. This is a very good stuff from Dinath Mallavarachi.
Unfortunately, they are not playing the Tier A tournament in this T10, just the Tier B. Unfortunately, there's been a decline in their team in the Tier A, unlike before where they had some very good players. Good catch or dropped.
Did all the hard work. They got to the ball. We couldn't hold on to it. Good effort after all, but you need to take those stuff. Those are the chances you need to take, especially in this form of the game.
Got there, did the hard work. Unfortunately, couldn't hold on the young man. There's good bowling though by Mallavarachi.
And there's
3
the
for 1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Achinta Supun is the new bowler. So far, NDB 3 overs, 15 for 1. The current run rate is 5. So they have only 7 overs left. From this point onwards, they should at least try to get 10 to 12 runs in order to build a competitive total against the HNB.
There's a big smile on his face. A young side here for HNB. I'm sure it's a young side for NDB as well. The two bags battling it out.
2-dot deliveries to start off with. Achinta Supun. It's a very good start. Brilliant. That was hammered by Sharala Gunatilaka. Over deep mid wicket. That's a maximum. Pitched up. Slog sweep over deep mid wicket for a maximum. Sharala Gunatilaka just started to get going. It was hit hard and dropped at extra cover. Another 2 runs. Again pitched up by Achinta Supun. Very good placement. And this is a very good over for NDB. So far 5 balls, a 10 runs game. So they need to finish well. You get a wide delivery. And so here comes the extra ball.
Very close to that white crease indeed. A decent over, good one for HNB. We haven't seen the run flow we saw in the TIA on the turf. Well, the quality of the players are also way different. You have to understand that. But they will be eyeing really to get to around 80 runs per over, 80 after that.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Shawan Fernando is a batter who was quiet for some time. He didn't got the strike.
That's a good shot though. Came down the track, the bowler dragged it short and wide, but Shawan Fernando was up to the task. Had to reach for it, but played it well.
NDB slowly, they start to get going. 30 for 1 after the first over. Again, full outside the off stump. That should have been put away. Shawan Fernando, the right-handed opener of NDB. It's Dinet Malavarachi. A lucky boundary there for Shawan Fernando and NDB. Very well bowled by Dinet Malavarachi. He found the block hole, but it was a lucky boundary for NDB. He's got the underage and bounced over the wicketkeeper's head.
Yes, it sort of came back and the wicketkeeper was going to the wrong way. These luck, you can't blame the bowler, you feel sorry for him. It will spoil his figures. At the end of the day, the scorecard will show it has a boundary, but nobody will know how it has come.
Hesitation. Yes, no. 2 more deliveries to go. So far 9 runs came. It's a very good over from NDB's point of view.
Yes, but he's bowled well, Malavarachi. Even after conceding 9 here, he's just given 3 in his first over. That's a good shot though. Goes for the pull. Connects well. That's 6. Gunatila was quick to latch onto the short ball. Just dragging his length back. The ball sitting up here on the matting. And well played, well controlled shot.
That brilliant shot. He picked the short ball early. Yes, Dinet Malavarachi. That's full outside the off stump. Easy 2 runs there. And very good end to the over. And that's the end of the 5th. NDB 43 for 1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
ෆයිනල් එක විතරයි. ඒක ගන්න. ආ. මේ කවුද මල්ලි? සෙමි ගහන්නේ මෙහෙ. මහෙන්. සෙමි එකක් මෙහෙ. මහෙන් රණසිංහනේ. Mahen Silva, sorry. Thank you. So Mahen Silva is a very experienced player at this level, I would say. He's been around playing for HNB for a long time. I've seen him before in this HNB lineup. He certainly has the experience at this level.
Yes, Mahen Silva. Also, we're talking about the F Division Championship. They have won twice. Another maximum for Sharala Gunatila. This is a brilliant batting from him.
He's striking the ball really well. Sharala Gunatila looks in excellent touch. That was in the slot. Went straight.
Another maximum. This is brilliant striking from Sharala Gunatila. Kept his balance and deposited. So far, 3 balls have been bowled with 2 maximums. 13 runs came. So this is a very good stuff from NDB. At one stage, there were 3 overs. They were 1 for 15. But all of a sudden, the gears have shifted. Sharala Gunatila started to get going. And he is 31 of 13. He has a rocking start here. Here's Mahen Silva. Dropped again. Sharala Gunatila now has given 2 opportunities. Both chances have been dropped.
It's a luck going his way, and he's taken full toll of it. HMB have themselves to be blamed. Oh, this should have been taken straight to him, in and out, putting it over the bar.
Straightforward chance. Shawan Fernando here is doing the right thing. He brings Sharala Gunatila back into strike. He's the man in form. So 15 runs against Mahen Silva in this over. A wide delivery. So 16th run this over with an extra ball. This is very good stuff from NDB. A dot to end the 6th over. NDB is 59 for 1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So 59 for 1, 6 overs gone, 4 to go. Projected score 98.
If Sharala Gunatila can bat through the inning, definitely NDB will get more than that, for sure.
The umpire has fallen asleep as well. He was with a big yawn on his face, the umpire. He was yawning away. Ikram Rasik, our good friend, is going to bowl. A stalwart of HNB cricket. Loves his softball cricket. Champion in softball cricket, Ikram Rasik.
HNB, when it comes to HNB, Ikram is a great figure.
Isn't it? Yes, he'll now try and come and bowl those left arm darters. He'll try to target the stumps, bowl in the block hold. Lost a lot of weight, looking much more trimmer, Ikram. There you go.
Shawan Fernando went down the track and tried to go over the bowler's head, but took the inside part of the bat. Is going for a single. Now this is going to be a good battle. Sharala Gunatila so far the best striker of the ball is going against Ikram.
It's won't be easy. You see, he bowls, but that's a good one. He picked that one early. I think it was a slow delivery. But Sharala Gunatila spotted it early, just went through with the shot. Good connection. Found the middle of the bat, that went a long way.
So very good pick-up shot from Sharala Gunatila. Brilliant.
Oh, too slow. Too slow to get down. Went through him. That you can't blame the bowler. That was a good shot though, nevertheless. But the fielding should have been much better. So he's conceded a 10 now in 2 balls. This is good batting by NDB.
This is a replay. He should have done better than that. He could have stopped. A very good response from Ikram. Short delivery. Just banged in. The batter was surprised with that short delivery. A full toss.
It won't be easy for HNB if they get to 100. It'll be a stiff target to chase. Good catch, good catch. Shawan Fernando has to go. Achinta, the catcher, will take a look at that one. That was travelling. It was right next to the boundary line. He had to control himself. He had to keep his feet inside the boundary as well as watch the ball closely. That's an excellent catch, no doubt.
It was struck well by Shawan Fernando. It was very well judged, and it's a good awareness of where the boundary line is.
Indeed.
Very good catch.
Very good indeed. Well done. Well picked up. Achinta Supun. So Rasik strikes, nevertheless is expensive. 20 off that over, but picked up a wicket. Mahen Silva neda?
The new batsman in is Rajanta Chandula. very good delivery to start off with Jay Kumar. Another maximum from Gunatila. This is a brilliant display from him. What a strike. And this is a replay. Full outside the off stump. And hit it over extra cover for 6. And that's the 50 for Gunatila. Brilliant half century.
Yes, so he's had his luck. He's been dropped, but well played. You have to capitalize. He's taken full toll of it. Just 22 balls. So you had to give him the fullest credit. Well played to Gunatila.
That's a wide delivery. Umpire signaled wide. Another catch was dropped. The HNB's fielding so far is not up to the standard they used to be.
Yes, certainly. They dropped a few chances. These are important drops. Every run counts as well. And the wickets, can slow up the game. Gunatila is just continuing. He's just going on his merry way. Jay Kumar has been hit for another boundary. Very expensive over for him.
Gunatila, he's in red hot form now. He's smashing every bowler is all around the park. Look at that. It's a short ball picked up nicely. Again, an attempt to steal a run there. But at the end of the 8th, NDB 84 for 2.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Here comes Achinta Supun for his second over. First over was quite expensive from him. They went for 11 runs. The 2 overs left, Rajantha Chandula has so far only faced 2 deliveries. So here his job is to bring Gunatila into strike. Here comes Achinta Supun.
Goes for the big one, trying to swing that away. I think all he has to do is give the strike back to Gunatila. Rajantha Chandula needs to get the single, get off to the non-striker's end, give the man who's been there right throughout this innings.
Two-dot delivery so far.
Oh, he was really struggling. You could see he was just swinging around. And these are important deliveries that is missed. What is more important? It's not the wicket, but 2 important deliveries there. Missed one, and now he's out for 1. Coming down the track, nowhere near it. The wicket keeper finally gets the bails off.
The new batsman joining is Isuru Wijetunga. 3 good deliveries so far for Achinta Supun. 3 deliveries remaining. That's a wide one.
2 wide, in fact. Way down the offside.
Another good one from Achinta Supun. 4 dot deliveries in the over. This is going to be a game changer for HNB.
Got it away and come back for 2. They won't mind the ones and the twos.
It was 2 straight from Achinta Supun. Finally, Isuru Wijetunga got off the mark with that 2.
The last ball of the over. Wijetunga has managed to make a good connection. Spoiled a very good over from Achinta Supun. He's gone for 20 nevertheless of 2 overs. Still good figures. 1 over to go, 93 for 3. Down on 1 knee. And there you go.
And the last over of NDB's inning for 9 overs. 93 for 3. Gunatila is back on strike. Jay Kumar continues. Try to go for the slog sweep. Another drop chance and a boundary. HNB, oh, what are you doing?
Butterfingers once again, their fielding has been very, very, very poor. Jay Kumar should have had a wicket here. It was in the air for a while. Hovering there over the blue skies. And down it comes and down it goes.
So they're getting closer to 100 now. This seems to be a very good total, especially on this particular surface, a matting wicket. This is a very good score for me.
Certainly, it's a very good score. I think chasing is not going to be easy.
Another misfield and another 2 runs. This is not going good for HNB. They're very poor in field from the ball number 1. It is smart batting, very smart batting from Gunatila. They just nudged into the gaps, and with that too, NDB is 100 up. 3 deliveries remaining. So can they push for another 10 runs? If they can, they're in a much better position. Another big stroke. Tried to go for a big stroke, Gunatila, but couldn't get that connection right. So far, it's a decent over for NDB. 9 runs. This is the scoreboard. 102 for 3. Another 2 is very good batting. 11 runs so far in this over.
Yes, sir, certainly it's been an expensive one. 24 of his 1.5 overs, 1 ball to go. Can they finish it off with a 6? There you go, comes down the track. Didn't get the elevation. He had the opportunity, the width was there as well, run out by a long way, that's okay. They'll end at 105. 105 for 3 NDB after being put into bat in this Tier B game here. Important game for both teams to get onto points, get into the second place in their group.
It's a very good total. 105 is the replay of that last wicket. They got a run. It's the last ball of the inning. They try to go for the second. But anyway, credit to Gunatila, who scored 63 of 28. The one who got NDB towards most probably a competitive target. This is the scorecard of NDB. Sohan departed for 10 and Shawan Fernando played a supporting hand. A good 16 of 15 and Gunatila, the star of the show, scored 63 of 28 with the 6 maximums, and Rajantha Chandula departed for 1 and Isuru Wijetunga, the captain, scored 11 of 5. With added extras, NDB post 1 of 5 for 4 wickets at the end of their 10 overs.
So there you go, Ikram Rasik went for 20. Mahase and Ranasinghe just a 1 over. He bowled a very good first over. The Nitmal Lavarachi I thought was pretty good. Achin the Supun was decent, but Mahen Silva 16 of his 2 and Jayakumar, Kishan Jun, Kisat 2 Jan, 2 overs 25 were slightly expensive. But just the 4 extras, they were disciplined. But the fielding was very, very poor. Lots of drop opportunities.
And these are the highlights of the inning. Sohan Dimel is the one who started to get going with a maximum over extra cover. This is the first wicket, courtesy of Dinet Mallavarachi. And here's the drop chance of Gunatila. And also another drop chance and few misfields. Some good shots all around the park from Shawan Fernando and some lucky boundaries as well. Here's Gunatila. This is where he starts things get going. Saw some brilliant shots all around the park. Another one. A flat hit. And another drop chance. The fielding of HNB was very poor in this passage of play. Some misfields as well. And another drop chance. There are several number of opportunities have been gone down. And this is the end. Another drop chance at the boundary line and went for a boundary. And this is the last wicket of NDB inning. The last ball of the inning. They scored 105 and so we'll be back with the HNB's run chase and we'll be back shortly.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So HNB requires 106, 10.6 runs per over. So all in all, they need a good start. The two openers are ready. Shannon Shelley is the bowler for NDB. Mahen Silva is the opener for HNB. Shannon Shelley is the bowler, opens the bowling for NDB. Sally. Started off very well. Short outside the off stump.
I think a lot depends on Mahen Silva, how he goes. If he gets them off to a good start, then they'll have a chance because it's a stiff target.
Mahen Silva is known for his big hitting.
There you go. Stand and deliver. Just clear the ropes. He's a very powerful player. Shannon Sally seems very young bowler, inexperienced.
The ball was out of the park. So we need another ball. So today we lost quite a lot of balls. So the batters hit so many balls out of the park. Is Shannon Sally, a medium pace bowler. The best bowling is 5 wickets for 17 is quite good. Here comes Shannon. Short.
Just belows that fielder. Didn't get hold of that one.
It was there to be hit for Mahen Silva. Sivaraja Piranavan is the opener for HNB alongside with Mahen Silva. Very good ball, very good comeback delivery from Shannon Sally. Was bounced a bit. Sensibly played by Sivaraja and ideally gave the strike back to Mahen Silva, who's looking good, who's middling the ball. Here comes Shannon. It's the last ball of the over. Pierce the gap and a boundary to end the over. A good start for HNB. At the end of the first over, HNB 12 for none.
It's a very good start indeed. That was a very good shot off the front foot. It's just a brutal power.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Team from NDB. Segar. Anuj Dharan. So HNB need 94 of 54 deliveries. That's the equation. Is coming. Seems he comes right arm round the wicket. This generates a quite difficult angle for the right-handed batsman with the new ball, especially if it's moving. Here comes Segar. Very good shot. Pierce the gap on the offside. Another 2 runs.
Started off certainly well. Sivaraja.
So left arm seamer Segar. So 1 run short. It didn't properly creased.
Sega Anodharan. The earlier one short. New rules. ICC can be penalized 5 runs for deliberate short run, they may call it, and the fielding team can decide who should be on strike. Those rules will come into effect from July 2nd.
A quick single. Very good running between the wickets. Mahen Silva responded well to the call of Sivaraja Piranavan.
They need Mahen Silva on strike much as possible, HNB. If they're going to chase down this big target. Required run rate over 10 runs per over. That was well bowled. Oh, poor fielding. That would be 4. What did he do? They have made a mess out of that one. Lucky boundary for Mahen Silva.
That was a good delivery from Segar.
Just opened him up. Straight forward. Didn't bend right through his legs. Oh my God. The bowler will be very unhappy with that effort.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Sharala Gunatila, the fieldsman, who scored a brilliant half century.
There you go. High and 6. Fielder for a while thought he had a chance, but no chance. That went over the ropes. Good sound of the bat. Takes him to 21 of just 6 deliveries, Mahen Silva.
This is Mahen Silva, we know.
12 of the over. Can they finish it off with another boundary? That will be a very expensive one once again for NDB.
Very good finish. It's an ideal finish that HNB needed. A single, and Mahen Silva is on strike in the next over as well. So at the end of the second over, HNB 25 for no loss.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
And that's the equation. HNB need 81 of 48 deliveries. Yes, HNB need 81 of 48 deliveries. They need to go 10 runs per over. The new bowler is Sharala Gunatila. We were talking about so many good things about this man when they were batting. Scored a magnificent half century, 63 of 28. Now it's time for him to shine with the ball as well. Right arm seamer. First ball goes out of the park. Mahen Silva is in the mood today.
He's definitely in the mood. He's come out there with a purpose and he's middling the ball really well.
Striking the ball very well, Mahen Silva. And again, the ball went out of the park. The required run rate has now been less than 10.
Yes, a couple of more good overs, and certainly that will drop further.
Brilliant
Good
ball.
delivery. Gunatila looks a good cricketer, isn't it? A good all-rounder. We saw him with the bat. And now running in hard with the ball. Has a very good action.
That was bounced a little bit extra than expected by Mahen Silva. He was looking surprised. Here comes Gunatila.
Leading edge, where's that gone to?
Very good fielding at third man. And that's the effort need from NDB players to defend their total. The current run rate is 12.8 and the required run rate is 9.8. The required 74 runs of 45 deliveries is not a big task if Mahen Silva could stay for another 3 to 4 overs. There's a very good bowling from Mahen Silva. Beg your pardon, Gunatila.
It's been hit for 6, but then 0-1-0. Good comeback. They need a good over here, NDB, just to contain.
Short. There was no room for Sivaraja to pull that. It went a little bit quicker than he expected.
It's open in the face, running it backward a point. That was a decent over though. So that was, we lost it in the pitches there. They have got overthrows as well, 33 on the board.
So at the end of the third over, HNB is 35 for 3. Needs 71 of 42 deliveries. Gunatila has bowled a pretty decent over despite conceding those 6 runs the first ball. Hastika Bandara is a new bowler, another medium pacer.
Bit of skills with his boot, soccer skills coming into play. Does well to keep it from running over to the boundary. So buys, a couple of buys to the total.
Wicketkeeper could manage to grab it cleanly. That's a wide delivery.
So Sivaraja now has to go after the bowling. He's faced 8 deliveries for his 4 runs. He needs to accelerate now because Mahen Silva cannot do it alone. You need the support from both ends.
Yes, Hastika Bandar. A dot delivery again. Wide outside the off stump. Couldn't connect. Sivaraja. Piranavar. 4 of 9 so far. Good shot. Good shot down the ground for just a single. And brought Mahen Silva back into the strike. Mahen Silva is so far the cleaner striker. Yes, Hastika Bandar. A wild swing from Mahen Silva. Couldn't get the connection. Another dot delivery. It's turning out to be a decent over for NDB.
This dot balls are golden. When I just consider 2 runs for the over, that you'll take that. Even if it's going to hit, get hit for 6, still it will be a good over. Because the current run rate is well over 10. So whenever you bowl anything below that, it's considered a good one.
Another full one. Driven straight to the long off fielder. Another single down to long off. And that's the end of a very good over from Hastika Bandar. HNB at the end of 4th over, 41 for no loss.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
A new bowler, Aditya Veerasinghe, is brought into the attack. Look at the best bowling figures, 4 for 9.
So these middle overs are going to be very, very crucial. A couple of good overs and NDB will feel good. A couple of good overs for HNB. And they'll feel they could chase this down. See, nothing there comparatively. Current run rate, required run rate, almost similar.
Tried to go for the switch hit. Sivaraja. So far, have faced 12 deliveries.
Yes, he's really struggling. Just has to look to tonk the ball. Doesn't matter if he gets out. Needs to find the gap. But there you are. That's 4 runs. That's much needed by Sivaraja. But it was Mahen Silva who was doing the run scoring alone so far. They need him to play in similar fashion. Needs a lot more of that. That's a good one. Now there you go. It was short, premeditated, but executed well.
A very good shot. Premeditated, but hit well. And most importantly, pick the gap. Another good shot. A good shot towards deep backward point. Another single to Sivaraja. With that single, 50 comes up for HNB.
So 56 more. Oh, went for the big one. Got a bit of a bottom edge, inside edge. If that found the middle of the bat, that would have gone a long way.
It's quite a good over for HNB. 10 runs came. A delivery to be bowled. Again, it went for that premeditated stroke. Switch hit. But couldn't get the bat on ball. And that's the end of the fifth. HNB 52 for no loss. Here's the equation. 54 required of 30 deliveries for HNB. The run rate is very similar at the moment. A current run rate is 10.4 and the required run rate is 10.8.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So Sivaraja has disappeared. He's retired out for 15. I think he was a touch too slow, though he hit a couple of boundaries in the last over. He wanted much more. 54 of 30, you need much more. So they have retired Sivaraja. Interestingly.
Brilliant bowling this is. Pasindu Aditya is a batsman. The ball is Hastika Bandar is into his second over. Ball a good first over and it's time for a good finish.
So Pasindu Aditya dealing with the 6, isn't it, to start off proceedings?
What a way to start the proceedings. What a way to start to get going. Brilliant hit from Pasindu Aditya. That was in the slot.
Hastika Bandar after a very good first over where he gave away just 4 runs. The last one not given, called a dead ball. I think batsman would have probably not been ready. Oh, got under it. Almost had him. But very lucky Aditya, he picks up 2.
It's the previous one. Just charge down the track and try to go over the bowler's head. That first an opportunity that surely has to be taken. Straightforward opportunity. Taken. That's the end of Pasindu Aditya. And Aditya departs for. He's trying to go big. As Pasindu Aditya departs.
They're still hanging in there, keeping up with that required run rate, even though they have lost a couple of wickets. They need to hit every ball for runs. Now that really helps, even though it's just a single. You cannot afford the dot balls.
So is the replay of the last wicket. It tried to go over deep mid wicket, but couldn't get the connection right. It's caught safely by the fieldsman. A short delivery, Mahen Silva launched it over deep mid wicket for another maximum.
That was a good hit. It was short. It was asked to be hit. No pace at all. Mahen Silva won't miss out on those.
The required run rate is now less than the current run rate. Yes, Hastika Bandara, 2 more deliveries to go. Another run.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So HNB required 38 runs of 24 deliveries. The run rate of 9.5. Mahen Silva is the striker with 40 runs of 16 deliveries. He is the talisman of HNB's batting lineup, especially in this format. Once he starts to get going, no man can stop him.
So they need a good over here badly, NDB.
Yes, Gunatila, very good start. Started off with the dot ball.
Yes, they need to once again drag this run rate above the 3.5 mark.
Comes Sharala Gunatila.
Now this is the one they were looking for. Sharala Gunatila. Well, what a game he has had, what an evening he has had here. Half century with the bat, now picking up the key wicket, looking to swing that over mid wicket, leading edge, comfortable for the fielder and mid off.
Mahen Silva, 40 runs.
So Ashen Fernando walks in.
The skipper Ashen Fernando. It's a very good batter. Ashen Fernando, the skipper of HNB. Here's Sharala Gunatila. That's another. Sharala Gunatila strikes back to back.
Well, this certainly can put HNB back now. The middle order collapse. Slightly sore delivery. Once again looking to play on the up through the offside. Didn't get much power behind it. Neither did he time that ball sweetly. All he did was scoop it up in the air.
So HNB is struggling at the moment. 68 for 4. 3 more deliveries to go on this over. Sharala Gunatila first star with the bat, and now shining with the ball. Brilliant all-round cricketer. The new batter Ikram Rasik joins the party. Ikram Rasik, the new batter, the experienced player who can hit, who can play big shots. It's a hat-trick ball. Sharala Gunatila is eyeing on a hat-trick. Here he comes, Sharala. Full toss, attempted Yorker, but couldn't get that length right.
But fantastic over. He's brought them back into the game, and not only with the bat, with the ball as well. I mean, you can't ask for more. 2 for 11 of 1.1 over. All he needs is to finish it off here, and he will have had a great day to lead his team into this all important finals.
Sharala Gunatila. Another one bites the dust. That's the 5th. And the 3rd wicket in the over for Sharala Gunatila, and HNB is losing their way.
certainly are in this middle period. Come and go. They're trying to swing at everything. The required run rate is not really out of control. Yes, you need boundaries, but then you have to play good cricketing shots as well. Good catching. You see, the required run rate is just 11. 37 of 19. You'll take it any day. It's gettable. All you need is a couple of good hits. But HNB at the moment are just swinging wildly.
But when it comes to fielding, I think NDB's catching is better than HNB today. Sandun Pratapasinghe is a new batter. It's a huge task ahead of him. 37 required of 19 deliveries. Sharala Gunatila in this over is taking the game away from HNB. Got 3 wickets in this over. Attempted Yorker again. It turns out to be a full toss. And just a single down to long on. And that's the end of 7th. HNB 70 for 5.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
HNB needs 36 of 18 deliveries. Aditya Veerasinghe is the bowler.
So they need one big over just to get level. I just feel try to bring that deficit down. A 15-run over will prove them a world of good.
Certainly, they need a big over. A dot delivery. They can't afford to play dot deliveries, HNB. A short one.
Just field in practice. Field in practice right down his throat. Another one for Aditya Veerasinghe.
Sharala Gunatila is the catcher. With bat, with the ball, and now in the field is an all-round brilliance from Sharala Gunatila. Today is his day. And look at the replay of that wicket. Short. It's there to be hit. And hit that straight to the fielder. And HNB lose their 6th.
Ikram Rasik has been off strike for a while.
Another one. HNB cannot afford to play dot deliveries. A good shot for one.
Where's the boundary going to come from? It's been a wide one in this over. Can they get 2 boundaries here?
Ikram Rasik. It's the last ball of 8th over.
Bowled him. Bowled him right in the block hole, trying to run it down towards third man once again. 2 wickets in that over, just 2 runs. Brilliant performance by Aditya Veerasinghe. It's 172 for 7.
It's a replay. Given a lot of air and yorked himself, clean bowled. And that's the 7th for HNB. At the end of 8th, HNB 72 for 7. The equation is 34 of 12. Now it's heavily challenging. It's a mammoth task in front of HNB. Required run rate is 17.
So what are they going to do? Somebody has to go big. They have to swing at everything.
Ikram Rasik should be the man to do. He's the ideal man to do. He's capable of playing big shots.
Mahen Silva was the key. Once he got out, things started to crumble. Singers won't help.
NDB wouldn't mind giving away the singles. Record run rate is... The pressure is mounting in front of HNB. The dot balls are piling up. The required run rate is also going up.
Seems it's almost impossible now. Looking to hit it away through the offside. Doesn't make contact. They come back strongly. NDB, they did well with the bat. The bowlers have been good. They held on to their catchers. This time Rasik goes to the offside, but still unable to find the boundary. Just not getting the boundaries. They need a boundary almost every ball from here onwards.
Segar Anuj Dharan into his second over. So far, bowled a decent over.
Good bowling. Very good bowling.
Another 7 deliveries required and 30 runs. Now it's almost impossible. Since the wicket of Mahen Silva, I think HNB started to lose their way. A very good delivery again from Segar. And that's the end of 9th. HNB 77 for 7.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
The last over coming up. Shannon Sally. First over went for 12. And it's time to finish off. He has 29 runs to defend. Make sure knows there will not be any extras. A good one to start off with, a dot delivery. Now the equation is simple and clear. 5 sixes, that's all.
Yes, he has to swing at everything. Another dot ball.
Now the game is almost out of the hands of HNB. Shannon. Now HNB, they're throwing everything at it. Three more deliveries left. Vikram Brasik, the veteran of HNB.
So Shannon Sally bowled a very good or decent first over, we may call it. He was a lot under pressure, but did well. Two more deliveries to go. Caught and bowl opportunity.
It's a tough opportunity though. With the follow through, it's not easy for fast bowlers. Hit that well by Ikram.
Final delivery, and NDB will pick up a win here over HNB to end up a second in their group. They may qualify on net run rate, we never know, to the quarterfinals. So well played to NDB.
And that's the end. NDB got a convincing victory over HNB. HNB at the end of the 10 overs, the 81 for 7 is all full credit to the NDB team. They did brilliant. They are brilliant with the bat, brilliant with the ball, and brilliant in the field compared to HNB.
Yes, a good performance by NDB. Strong, and HNB will be disappointed. They haven't had the best of tournaments, just a one win out of the three games. But overall, NDB seemed better in the field with the bat. And the young man with that half century, he was the pick as well. Gunatila was outstanding. You could see Mahen Silva, the lone contributor. Once he was gone, I knew things will get difficult for them. Not much to talk about in the runs chase. Pirunavan, 15, got into double figures. All others, telephone numbers, Aditya, Jayakumar, Shen Fernando, the captain, Rasik not out. Nothing much there, just 5 extras. Take a look at the bowling figures as well. Shenan Sally did well with his 2 overs, 3 for 12. Charles Gunatila a half century as well. The only blemish was that misfield. Other than that, he was outstanding, isn't it? 2 for 12 for Aditya. Veer Singh 1 for 20 to Bandara. Just 5 bowlers, and they did a very good job.
And as the highlights of HNB inning, when it comes to highlights, it's all about Mahen Silva from the first over. And brilliant shots all around the ground. Here's a misfield.
Yes, Mahen Silva, lone hand. He's a very good player. But he had to do it single-handedly. He didn't get the support from the other end. I thought that's where the problem lies, because you need to go from both ends. There is no room for dot balls or runner ball innings here in T10 and cricket. You need everybody to contribute, even if it's just a short innings of 2-3 deliveries. That has to count for runs. But that didn't happen, and there was too much pressure on Mahen Silva. Once he perished, the wickets fell at regular intervals.
At one stage, they were 50 for no loss in the 5th over. But since the departure of Mahen Silva, they started losing their way. The catching of NDB is comparatively better than HNB.
Most certainly. Some big sixers from Mahen Silva in that innings. Once he departed, all just fell away. They came and went. Yes, so they held on to their catches. Some very straightforward. There you go. But they did well, took those skiers. HNB never had the momentum. That was a clean bowled, and that was the end of the game. So victorious NDB over HNB in this Tier B T10 game. And of course we have more cricket happening at Dharma College Panipitya, at DSN College grounds as well. And there you go, NDB 105 for 4. Gunatila 63 of 28, a star. Fernando and Vijay Tunga contributed. Ikram Razik, Mallavarachi and Achinda Supuna wicket apiece. Mahen Silva 40 of 18. And Pirnavan 15, Aditya 8. Gunatila 3 for 12. Aditya Veerasinghe 2 for 20. RC the Bandara 1 for 20. That's the end of the game, and the final game today here from the MCA grounds. Of course, more cricket happening tomorrow here at the MCA as well. There will be a few games and the quarter-finals and games at the DSN and Agri College as well before the finals of the Tier B. And the Tier A will take place at the CCC grounds, which will be played under lights. So we will be back tomorrow approximately 9 a.m. for the rest of the action of this MCA Tier A and Tier B tournament.